our project was creating a chess-based engine using FPGA. So here we have done a few things. For example, we have this board chesstalk.v. So in this we make our basic board in which we tell about the how the outputs will be like memory and even clock part, game logic and other things. So this is the main wrapper of the whole code base. So first of all, let's go to HY sync generator. So here we try to make our VGA work. So here's a basic VGA part in which we try to integrate try to make it work like how VGA will work with our FPGA. Apart from that, we have input debounce. So here we have these four buttons. So to integrate these parts so that we can move and make our selections, so we use this code. So using that, we make all our selections. Then we have board in it. So this is the initial board piece. So like it shows the basic board in which like how the board should look like. So it's just a initializing part so that we have the starting point same for all the boards. Then we have the game logic in which we tell all the game logic how this thing should work. And when we click on let's say btn u, so it should go up. Our selection should go up. When we click on btn d, it should go down. When we click on btn c, it should get selected, and so on. Apart from that, in game logic we do other things as well. For example, we have to tell if the selection we made makes sense. For example, knight can move in specific spaces only. So if it can move or not, if there's another piece of the same player, let's say white is trying to move its white knight, but there's already some white players piece there, so it can't move there. So we have to make all these logic senses here. So everything is included here. So even Monte Carlo part, which tells about like how a piece should move, which is the main engine part. So apart from that, other parts, for example, after our white turns at the, we should not be able to select white piece again. Black piece can only move. So these all logic and other things are done. So let's go to how it's work. So we have already created the bit stream, as you can see here. So now we try to play a game here. So Mark, so let's start that. So for example, we have this basic setup created already. So it's white turns obviously. So we have done the traditional like the pieces are at the traditional places only. For example, this is queen, this is king, and so on. So these all lights tell us what we are trying to show here. For example, this is just the basic part. This tells us if VGA is on or not. So if we click off, so VGA will be turned off. If we click on, so VGA will be turned on, and so on. For the other lights tell us a lot about, as I will tell you, that if a move is legal or not. For example, we have this pawn, and pawn in the first chance we can move pawn like let's say one or two moves. So if we go up, it shows this light, which means it's a legal move. If we go up again, it shows it's a legal move. But if we move again up, so it shows that it's not legal. And if we try to select it, nothing will happen. So let's move this piece only, and if we move it, let's say two pieces, so it works. Now we have now it's black stance. But if we try to move white piece, it will not get selected. So let's move to black only, and we have, let's move it two pieces only, and it shows that it's legal. Even if it's not legal, for example here, it will not move only. So it's just so that we know that you are not making a mistake when playing chess. So after we have done this, white can take this pawn. So we do that. Let's go for other pieces as well, so that we can see that if they work or not. For example, this is a bishop, so this moves diagonally. So let's try to move it, let's say here. So this has moved here. For example, let's go for knight. Now it's white turn, so let's go for knight, and it can move here. So it works. Now bishop can take this piece, and so on. So this is the whole setup. Our team members are me, Shashwat, Bhargav, then Abhilash, Priyansh, and Moise. So these are all the five members, and we have tried our best to integrate this. Like it was also said that what further improvements we can do in this project to make it better. So we have thought that apart from this, we can also integrate it with OLED part, which is this part, and we were so in that we can make a scoring system. Let's say for pawn there's 1 point, for queen let's say it's 4. So like that we can make a scoring system, and which we can display here. Apart from that, we can also like for example we can make the pieces more better, so they are more distinguishable, and a few other things. So we will try to improve that in future, and we'll tell you if it's. Thank you.